BLUT084, BLUT084 art. And games. We're not playing any games today, but we are on the PS4. But that means that I'm live streaming straight from that and making some more Polymerclay artwork. If you missed yesterday's, we made the armature of the skimmer, and today we're going to be continuing on with continuing on where we left off, because this is all baked and ready and done and hard, and ready for continue to sculpt onto it. If you missed yesterday's, it is available to check out on the live streams. But if you guys want to wait until the edit that will be coming at the end of the month, as always, I do everything live. Then after I finish doing everything live, I edit that and I put it all together and put it in a nice video for you guys to check it out. Put a little bit of commentary over it and maybe just a little bit of wording over it. But for now, you can leave some comments in the comic bar, which is there. So yeah, if you want to leave a comment, feel free to do so. They are open because I've kind of gotten fed up with leaving my phone open. I'm going to leave those up there for now. Yeah, we're going to be getting on with the rest of this. Again, if you did miss, so I'm going to turn the music down. We're listening to White Bat Audio again. One of the best music that I've found. Synth metal, synth wave kind of music, as you can hear in the background. Yeah, this is just the armature. We did the arms, the legs, the head and the body, but now we need to put on the details like the clothing, the things he's going to be wearing, and the hands. I might have a go at making the face. He has a lot of hair. He also has a set of bone wings. If you remember from the story, if you don't remember from the story, but in the last page of Inktober, he cut his feet off. I won't tell you why. You need to go and check that out to find out that. But he's cut his feet off, so we'll also be making his feet, but we won't be sticking them to his body. We'll be having like a separate thing, because again, he cut them off to escape his prison. Well, again, you'll have to find out what prison he was in the episode, but you'll probably find out further on as we go along today. I'm going to be about an hour today for live streaming. I'd say about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, maybe a bit longer. It all depends how long it's going to take me to put the clothing on, make the hands, and also how to make the face. I'm not sure if I want to do the bone wings today, because actually I probably will. I've got some tin. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Happens every time. I actually got some tin foil today, because yesterday we were using sort of tin foil, but it was more of a pie tin. If you go like packet pies, it's one of these packet pie tins. Cut that up and molded it to the shape of the legs and the arms and such. We didn't do anything to the head because it was just a little blob. But that is as far as we got. And he's all ready. He's in his pose. He is crawling, because again he's got no feet and he will not be having any feet. We're going to be making that trying to make that gruesome once we paint it and things. I'm going to try and show bone sticking out of it, but I think we'll do a clean cut, so I don't know. It is a clean cut he did, so I don't know how to do that really, other than to put some clothing over it. Definitely need to make some hands. I'll be showing you how to do it each step, so don't forget guys, if you want to find out how to make it for yourself, or if you want to own any of my products that I've made in the past from these characters here. This is Blute Angle. Again, this is from the story of that I'm creating, the comic that I'm creating. And again, if you want to know anything about that, go to the Creation Station or Freeing Blute Angle, or Angel. I don't really know what to call him, but that's Blute Angle. We made him. I just got nervous. Can get rid of that second. And we also made Morningscape. This is the character, the sidekick to the main character, which is Blute Angle. My son also is called Morningscape. So kind of, if you haven't already twigged, that Blute Angles is kind of not based on me, but based around me. Well, based around my ideas. Kind of like I'm Blute, you know, kind of the idea. This is Morningscape. This is my son, but it's also the wingman to the hero of the story. He has a skateboard, and that's why it's called Morningscape. And my son asked me to use one of the tech decks that he has, and see if I could make it into use it on thing. And what I did is I put that there and molded all that. And if you want to know how I made all this one, again, you can go and check out the Creation Station playlist for anything that I have made or anything I'm going to be making. But I want to be getting on. Stand out there. I don't want to be getting on with this one today, so I'm going to turn the camera down and then we're getting on making the hands, making the eyes, mouth and things. Well, not the mouth because you just put some teeth in there. Definitely going to be doing his clothing. He's only wearing a pair of trousers. He's got some straps over his chest. It doesn't have an overly bulky chest, but I'm going to try and mould that so it looks a little bit better because I don't really like the way that the arms are looking at the moment. And that's just because I faffed around. I kind of got fed up towards the end of it. That's because I was doing it live. I've got a question for you guys before I completely start today. Do you prefer me to be live like this, or do you prefer to watch some videos that I create and then put the video and then talk over it? I really would like for you guys, if you're going to be watching this one, to let me know in the comments whether you want live streams or if you want the videos. I don't mind doing either, but sometimes doing both does wind me, not wind me up, that's the wrong word. Well, it does wind me down, gets me a little bit overworked. But again, I don't mind doing both if you want both. I just feel a little bit self-conscious when I'm making stuff on live, when I'm doing it live. So that's why sometimes it takes me a bit longer. Now I'm waffling. So without waffling too much, let's turn that camera down, turn the music up, and get on. You got any questions for today, guys, about anything? Feel free to ask. I'm fully open and can probably answer any questions that you may have. See, there's, you didn't get a crotch shot. There we go. Right. Right then. Alright, so I'm going to warm this clay up. Oh, before I start, the clay that I'm using is Fimo Soft. I always use Fimo Soft because... Just finish that burp a second. Oh god, I shouldn't eat before I start live streaming. I always use Fimo Soft. That is because it's one of the easiest pliable stuff to use. And before I start again, I've got to take my rings off. I also make rings and supports for your finger. This is actually a support for my finger when I'm illustrating, and that's also a support for when I'm doing other things. I make all sorts of different things, not out of metal because somebody else made that one. But if you are interested in having some supports or anything made for you guys out there, just drop me a line either here on the live streams or in any videos, or if you're interested, you can go over to TikTok and Instagram and personal message me over there. But like I was saying, we're using Fimo Soft, and the best way to warm it up, and well, I'll say the best way. The way I warm it up is by rolling it out like such, putting it into a sausage, bending it over, putting it into another sausage, bending it over, putting it into another sausage, bending it over, and so on, and carry on doing like that. You can use, like in some cases, some people use pasta makers. I don't have one, so I don't use it. Because it's Fimo Soft, it's actually really pliable and it will warm up really quickly. So see how quickly that's just warmed up. And that was cold before I started. And it's in quite a cold room as well. So you can it's really pliable. You can just mold it around. It's kind of almost as close to plasticine as you can get, really. But it does go hard once you've baked it, like you can see here. Nice and hard. And it won't break. But I wouldn't go bending it around or anything, because you know it's Polymerclay and it will crack and it will snap, but not very easily. Right, well, I'm going to need any more than that, I reckon. Probably. This is 454 grams of Polymerclay, but you can get smaller pots. Smaller types. If you don't want to get a whole massive great thing of this, just get one of those for about £1, I think, or $1, whatever currency you use. I think a euro, whatever currency you use. But you can get little pots, little squares like that. This amount will make one of these that I'm making here. But I always get a load because I always make a few little extra bits as I'm going along. Alright. I don't know where I'm going to go with this. Shall I do the hands? Shall I do the clothing? Or... I don't want to damage the hands whereas I'm going around, because I think I will do the legs today, and then I'll get on with the hands, and then I'll think about the face. Again, yeah, we'll do the clothing today. Just warming up. I just like doing that. I just like warming up my hands. It's like a stress thing. Not that I'm stressed today, for once. And if that music's too loud, please let me know. It shouldn't be. And I will be listening. I am again listening to White Bat Audio. Really, really, really worth checking them out for yourself. They're up on YouTube, and it's completely copyright and royalty-free music, which is perfect. Decent music, and it's copyright-free. You can't go wrong with them, really. They do like a cyberpunk type-esque music, but I know it as 80s music. Or synth is where it came from. Again, I'm only using like a kid's toy. It's like a roller for where you get a Play-Doh and stuff. It's handy to have one. You can use a rolling pin. I would never ever use anything wooden with Polymerclay, because it's a polymer and it's like a resin type thing. It will try and attach itself to any kind of wood. Hence, I've tried using it on this wooden table once, and I learned the hard way not to use anything near wood when using Polymerclay. So be warned, if you were going to use it, or if you're going to roll it, don't use anything wood. You don't try and put it onto any wood or anything like that, unless you're going to actually obviously fuse it to the wood, because you can block holes up with this. I think you can. I've even put some of this on my motorbike to patch a few holes here and there on the exhaust. So it's a resin base, and it will harden and it will attach itself to pretty much anything once you've heated it up. Just thinning this out. I don't want it a bit too fat. About a crepe or a thin pancake. English pancake. Well, I'd say crepe, but not American pancakes. They're a bit too thick. Oh, you swine. Whatever, I'm going to cut it anyway. There we go. Like I said, there's the thickness. Nice and thick. I'll give you a closer there. About the thickness of a penny. You know what? Whatever, go with there. Alright, let's get a knife. If you're going to be using sharp tools, I'm going to sneeze. Dog hair, love it. Okay, yeah. We're going to be using sharp implements, we're going to be using sharp knives and things like that. So if you guys are out there and you are going to be trying this for yourself, be aware that sharp things are sharp and you will cut yourself. Do not give me, I don't want to get in trouble for you being stupid and cutting yourself. So if you are going to be using them and you think you're going to cut yourself, get somebody that's more responsible to cut it for you. Think about the length here. So let's say that's leg, and we'll add about that much. We'll cut that straight so it's flat. Cut the excess and cut that flat there. Just like if you were going to be designing an actual pair of trousers. Same sort of process-ish. I'm going to say there, because you can cut off any excess that you do have. And I'll cut that down the middle. There we go. And how much are we going to reckon we're going to need? Oh, it's pretty much the right amount. Nice. Nice. Take off some of these edges here. Alright, let's think about the legs. Well, this has gone a little bit flat from where I've baked it, but I don't mind that too much because again he's crawling. But let's do his legs. This is a tricky bit, actually getting the legs on. This is too fat, I'm going to make it thinner. Try and make it even. Cut some of that off now. Over there. Should I have the seam on the side or the back? You're just wrapping it around what you've already made, and this is another reason why we make an armature. So when you come around to doing the clothing and whatever else you're going to be putting on there, you're not going to mess it up. And I'm going to cut that so it seems a bit too bloody small now for some reason. I kind of can't keep it on the screen constantly. I'm going to have to put that down. Alright. Just trying to think how I'm going to wrap that around. Stop sticking to me and stick to that. There we go. You're just wrapping it around, moulding it up. Gives it an extra level of texture. You can wrinkle it where you want it to be wrinkled. So there, because I know it's trouser, I'm going to wrinkle it a little. I can use a tool for that as well. I'm going to have to cut that very carefully, but I'm going to have to cut that. There we go. I kind of want it to be like you can see the underneath, but because he cut, it's going to be all tattered and ripped. There's no point sending me Battle Royale. I'm never going to play that game. That's Fortnite there. I'm never going to play Fortnite. I played it when it first came out and played it a little bit with my son because he asked me to. But that's as far as I'll go with it. I don't like Fortnite, and I still don't understand how it got so much hype. It had so many kids raging all the time. It was not worth it, really. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? You would! Yesterday you were fine. Barely used you, and yet you've got no battery. I'm going to have to plug that bloody thing in. Give me a second. Nothing I can unplug over there, so I have to go all the way of the other pissing side of the room. Sorry, not sorry for swearing. You will occasionally get me saying a few foul words. But that's because I'm an adult. Why are you not charging anyway? What am I doing? Oh, shit. Let me go over then. Whew, okay. It's kind of handy having it right next to me. But I know there's going to be an hour I'm going to have to skip through. Right. I need like a rolly tool. These are plastic tools, guys. Again, they're completely safe. I can do as many pointies as I like. It's not going to hurt me. Even the knife pieces, they ain't going to cut me. So, if you are prone to cutting yourself, like I did yesterday, then get yourself plastic tools. So much safer. I actually know I'm not going to do that yet. No, I'm not going to do that yet. Because I'll mess it up as I'm going to be continuously touching this as I move it around, so don't worry about that. Bring this down a bit. Do like a bit of excess. Means I got more for later. Pinch it a little, bring it around. Okay, and it's underneath, so it's not going to worry too much. I'm going to hold on to there, I think. And we get to the same part here again. Cut that off a little bit. Make it scraggy. Again, he's cut. I wonder if his trousers actually would be a bit dangly if he'd cut his feet off. Just going to tuck that in there. Make sure that's level. There we go. I'll worry about his actual waist piece in a minute. Just want to get this piece nicely moulded in. Rip it. I'm going to rip it, make it look rippy. I can actually get this to work. It'd be brilliant. There we go. Sorry you can't see everything I'm doing. Keep coming out of shot. I have to hold it, guys. There's not much I can do. You don't want too many bits that are hanging off, especially if they're thin pieces, because they will become very brittle and they will snap. Thinner it is, it's more prone it's going to be snap. Okay, so I know I'm going to be touching that again. Let's get some of this excess. Sort this butt area out. Again, I'm not too worried about it being flat on the bottom, so I'm going to be putting pressure onto it because he's going to be leaning, and as soon as I start baking it, that'll go flat anyway, because I'm not going to be baking it like that, I'll be baking it like that. It keeps popping in, popping out. Who's doing that? What are you afraid of? Or you're not able to connect? Are we having connection problems? 26 minutes. Give me a second. Because I have to record, so give me a sec. Save the capture gallery. That blue screen, guys, is just me recording. Because every half an hour or so I'm recording, because I'm going to obviously be making a edited version like I always do out of this. But again, I asked you that question at the beginning. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer live streams, or do you prefer videos by me, Luke084? I'll give him a belt. Let's put his trousers up first, but shall I give him a belt? I can't remember if he had. Yes, he does have a belt. Okay, so we're gonna have to make some sort of belt as well now then. Good job we got some excess. Gonna need to. Where'd my tool go? Give him a zip. Does he have a zip? Do I need to put a zip in there? Yeah, why not? Let's put a zip in there. Make it look like a pair of trousers, shall we? Whatever. It's only little minor details. I was going to put some wrinkles, wasn't I? No, I'll do the wrinkles in a minute. Let's make him a belt. This is going to flap. Is this going to go all the way around? Not quite. It will if I flatten it ever so slightly a bit more though. Do I want it flat though? How flat do I want it? I don't want it too flat. Probably do it for a belt. Alright, actually I think he's not wearing, oh, I can't remember, oh yes he is wearing a belt and he's got a very specific belt buckle. Now I'm thinking about it. That was just a little design thing I was thinking about when I was doing it. Okay, just wrap that around there and I have to cut that piece if I can. There we go. To make it look even more like a belt, cut little strands. Get it off. Not strands, sorry. Like, you know when you put your belt on, you've got those little loop hoops that you put your belt through. That's what I'm putting on now. Can't push it down too hard, because I want it to stand up a little bit. Because that's what makes the detail. I need one more. Careful where I touch now, where I put my hands. This is getting covered in bloody dog hair. How is it dog hair on here, you bloody animal? Hopefully they'll burn off when I cook them, when I bake it, sorry. Alright, the belt. The belt's got a specific shape. And now we'll get into the hands, and I'll wrinkle up the trousers towards the end because I'm going to be picking it up and playing with it, and I don't want to mess it up. It was a kind of, I'll make this flat a sec, cut it to shape. It was kind of a triangle like that, with a triangle piece taken off. I think I'll put same design in the middle as well, like that. Poked a bit too hard there. Is it going to be too big? No, just right. There we go. You can see what I've done there. So I'll give you a bit of a zoom in, show you what I've actually done. These trousers. Again, kept them a bit rough towards the end, because he's cut his feet off. And his belt buckle, like I was showing you. You see that one okay? Where's the light coming from? Everywhere. But yeah, there's a pair of trousers. Again, I'll wrinkle them by, where has it gone? Grabbing one of my plastic tools and just doing that. So like a bit more like cloth. And it gives it a rip as well. That's good actually. I don't want to take it off, I just want to wrinkle it. Actually no, that actually worked out better than I thought it would. I'll give it a few rips on it. This dusk skimmer. It's from the other side of the mirror portal, so everything he has and everything they have in that world is made of other things. Gives it a bit more of a texture. Oh god, my leg moved then, I don't want to do that. Alright, we're going to put like a strap around him there. I'll think about those bone wings as well before I go too far. In fact, I might mark out those bone wings and put something in. I'll put blobs where his wings are going to be. Just on his shoulder blades, I reckon. Just for something to attach to. I'll do that in a second. So remember that, oh actually this time it's not going to be so much of a problem to do the wings, because they're going to be on the floor as well, whereas the wings I made before are all freestanding and coming off the back, and they were a pain in the ass to make. Well, not make, they were a pain because when I baked them, I had to support them somehow, and the bloody support kept falling over. it's attached. Okay, right. He has a strap over his chest. Might get another strip and make that properly. Let's roll this out, make a sausage. I'll be using tin foil for the wing part. I'll do the wing towards the end, and I think the last thing I'll do is going to be the hair, I think, because I'll be covering up everything that I'm trying to be. I'll have to cover up here. So, is there any point in me putting too much detail on his back? Because I have quite long hair. He has quite long hair. That's perfect. Nice one. Of course, it's not going to let me do it too easy now, is it? It's going to be a pain in the butthole, isn't it? Yes. That's too big anyway. Let's cut some of that off. It's too big. Go away. Yeah, that's where it starts to get tricky. You kind of just have to carefully put things on. Cut that there. There's a buckle on his front, so let's make a little buckle. A little square. Getting to a point where I don't know where to hold. I don't want to touch too much of it and mess it up. There we go, little buckle on his chest. Face is going to be interesting. Now I think we've got to get on with his hands. Now we made the hands last time like this, but I think the hands, are they going to be too big? Is that going to be too big for that hand? Yeah. I've been putting hands like that. I think I'm going to make his feet as well. But I think I'll make feet and the wings in a separate thing. Because I'm going to be wanting to be touching this and touching this and touching this and touching this now, so it's kind of getting to the point where I don't know where I'm going to be able to touch. But what you've seen of me use so far, I've used very little because we pre-made the armature. I haven't even touched this yet from yesterday when you only cut off a block. Well, same size. No, a little bit less than what I showed you at the beginning. Sorry you got a dodgy angle. I should really put this one. Think about. I don't know how I did it last time actually. I'll have to look at the old video and see how I did the angle. Because I had it looking down at me. This is alright for drawing, but it's no good. Doesn't look like it's any good for doing it this way. I need a slurp. Okay. Warm this clay up a bit. I want to get it nice and pliable now because I'm going to make hands. It's going to be hands. Hands and face. I think we'll do the hands and face and I think that's where I'll stop today. Because I'll do the wings and the things separately. I could probably, thinking about it, I could probably make the wings. Because they're going to be bones, so I don't know. It's hard to give you a decent angle and be able to make it. Okay, hands. Hands. How did I do them last time? I think what I did was I made a little, get a ball, flatten that out, and that's the wrist. But we don't need a wrist. Actually, we don't need a wrist because we've already got one. So it's going to be going there. So that won't even need that much. Let's get the right size. Just flatten out a second. I could probably just put them there actually. Pop it over. Hold it in. Like so. Because he's got his hands flat down. I want to make sure they stay on there as well. Oh, careful what I touch. Very careful what I touch now. I just realised I squashed that. Right. Oh, why did I put that on there? Right, hands. I'll mould these hands together. Give them some paw type hands and then we'll turn them into actual fingers by just cutting individual fingers. I'm going to mould them in so they actually look like a part of it. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to mould them in so they're nice and part of it. Could have done the hands yesterday, really, thinking about it. I just didn't know where I was going with it yesterday. I just wanted to make the armature. We'll do the same for the other hand. Or should we have we'll have an experiment, because if it goes wrong, we won't do it twice then. So, thumb. How many fingers does he have? He only has 2 toes, but how many fingers? I can't remember. Is it 3? And we'll cut that off there. Like that. And I'll turn it again. I'll have to pick it up. And I'll turn these now into what looks like a finger. I don't know how much detail I can put on the finger because hands are one of the most... They're not easy to make. Thumb looks a bit small. They're not easy to make and they're not easy to draw. Does that look like a hand to you, or does it look like a foot? Looks like a hand to me. Like I say, it's flat. Looks like so he's crawling. Again, this is dusk skimmer. If you don't remember, do I want to put nails? I can probably. Have I got anything that will do a nail shape? No, not really. Maybe this will do a nail shape. Well, actually, probably the end of that will do it. I mean, that looks alright. What do you reckon? Leave a thumbs up if you think it's okay. We'll do the other hand. Same process. A little bit smaller than that, wasn't it? I think the piece I've got in my hand is a bit too small. I want to sneeze again. I got the sniffles. Why did you pause? You need to take a break. I need to take a break. No, I don't do breaks. I finish and then I take a break. Again, we're moulding them together because you've already got a wrist and such to go there. We'll fold them in there. Being careful not to touch anything I've already made, like an idiot. This is another reason why I'm thinking maybe when I do Polymerclay to make videos, because the stages we're coming up to the point where I can't really do much more because I need to bake it to solidify everything I've already made already today. Okay, that'll do for a hand. Again, the same process. So we've got thumb. Cut the thumb off. That's not big enough for a thumb. We've got thumb. Finger. Finger. Cut off the excess. Take half of it with it. Of course I did. Right, just pinch the fingers. Pinch the fingers so they turn more into a finger. Mold them out the right shape. And we'll get the way I want it to look when we flatten it. Make sure everything's molded together. Seamless lines. Doesn't really matter too much about this being a little bit crinkly, because the skin is quite crinkly anyway. I'll try to draw it crinkly. There we go. I'm going to do his nails again the same way. I'm not sure if I want to give him sharp nails really. What if I could? What am I going to do next? Do I need to pick it up again? No, we're on the face next, so make a little nail there.
Let's talk about cheddar. We love it. But isn't it time for an update?
Oh, shut up. Cheddar. I don't know if you... Oh. There we go. That looks sort of okay. You can't really see it, but I'll give you a zoom in a second. Well, I say zoom in, I'll bring it closer to the camera. Yeah, that works. I like that. These nails, and then we can move to the face. Oh, shit. That's not big enough. Yeah, just make a little cone. Flatten it down. Tweak it. Stick it. Roll it. Peek it. Squish it. Sorry you can't see some of this. My hands are down here and I'm fiddling around down here, and I need to be here, and it's kind of awkward to have things, hold things away and try like, oh, I'm just gonna try and see what I'm doing and can't see what I'm doing. Shit, where did that go? I'm gonna have to turn them around. Hang on a sec. Yeah, it's going this way. Can't get in there. Right, let's give you a zoom into what I did there. You can see the nails. I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna do his face now. So he needs a nose, a set of eyes, which I was. Or should I do his mask? Because he does have a mask. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments there, guys. Should I do the mask? Or should I do my face? Just give me a second, I'm going to record. So if you see the blue happy little dancing faces, just me pressing record. Save to capture gallery. Nice. Alright, let's have a slurp. Have a think a second. Got to make his feet. I kind of don't want to mess around with the head until I. Now again, if I do the head, then I'm going to have to do the hair, and then I'm going to touch the face. So, let's give him a nose. I've done quite a bit of down here, and I'm going to be touching up here. Dusk skimmer's nose is more of a closer to like a pig's snout. So, make a little triangle. Get a little tool. Look at that. Little pig snout. Now I'm going to have to pick him up. Pop his nose on. Don't want him to look like a pig though. Too much. Now if I'd thought about it, I could have done the eyes as well, like leaving a little indent for the eyes, but I didn't really think ahead of myself, so I have to wing that. He's also got horns. Not his horns today. Horns and face, and I think that's where we're going to have to stop. Right, let's put him down. How big can I make his eyes? Let's see if I can make an eye here. I'm shaping it with the tools here I've got. Circle this piece like that. Got a blob in the middle. Tiny little blob. In the middle. I'll do that again. What do you want, dog? Why are you bugging me so much? What? No, I don't want to play. What do you want? I know it's nearly time. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. Mine's getting clammy, it's all sticking to me. Clam bake, clam shake, clam bake, clam shake. Ah, that looks horrible. Oh well, never mind. Best I can do. Squint them a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's put the eyes on. Have his ears as well. Oh, I don't like that at all. Looks like it with the other one on. His ears. wearing a mask, and I don't want him to be wearing a mask. Ugly set of eyes, but once they're painted, hopefully they'll look a bit better. So we've got his ears. His ears are like squish, pinch, and a curl. Like that. You see that? If you didn't, I'll do it again in a second. It really is starting to look like a pig now. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Squish, dink, curl, hang on, curl that way. I can do things on the right, but I have problems doing things for the left. I don't... Squish, pinch, dink, pinch again, point, curl. You know how to do. Too much. I will be putting hair on him as well. I've got one tooth that I want to put in. Should put 2 teeth. Fangs maybe. Maybe I need to give him some lips. Alright guys, it's getting awkward now to hold it. The same for top lip. Yeah, I'm already flicking stuff off. Alright. Ding, 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 ding. There we are. Ugly face. I've never been good at faces. Oh no, don't stick connect it. It's a little fingernail. That's something I'm gonna watch. Hello. There we go. Okay. Alright. I think that's as much as I'm going to be able to make on him. So I'm going to try and make his feet. Or should I do that next time? I'm going to be making wings and such, so... I could make his bone... I could make the wings... and then bake them, then put them in. Possibly. No, I'll put them in afterwards. I'll bake this and then we'll see what we're looking at. Sharpening up all the little details now because I really can't do much more until I've baked it. Yeah, let's make some feet, I think. That's as much as I'm going to be able to do with that. Give you a quick look. Give you a good old look now, see what I've done. We did his clothing, and there, like I said, we've made it look rippy or ripped and crinkly and things like that. Really gently touching everything because it's all soft. And there we've got his buckle, and his face is all ready. Looking a bit piggy like I said he was going to look. And the beginnings of the wings on the back there. But other than that, guys, I have to be really careful where I put it. But we've got feet to do. The wings to do. But the wings I think are going to be done tomorrow. And then we'll get painting it next week. Or should I carry on through the weekend? Don't know. Again, I'm using Fimo Soft. If you haven't checked it out. Fimo Soft. Very good stuff. Gonna make some feet, but I want to make some feet that are stuck to something. Encased in an eggy goo. Two toes and a little dink at the back here. And some feet. I'm not touching these feet. Although thinking about it, I could have made them magnetic. If I had any magnets, I was. And have them so they click on, but I ain't got any magnets to hand. No, I ain't got any magnets to hand. There's one foot. Still could make the magnets. Nah, there's too much going on. Got to make his mask as well. Just something. It's just these are just bits that'll go beside him now. He was stuck like that together as he was standing there. I want to give it a little bit of a bone on top to show that he cut those off. There was a clean cut, just a little circle on the top, like that. And then we'll have a little puddle beyond underneath it. And we'll bake all of that. That's going to be too thin, let's make it a bit thicker. Don't want to be too spare. I don't want to do too sparingly with this, but I kind of want to be sparingly with this. It's very bright, let's get rid of that. It's a bit more like it. Record there. recorded. That's something I forgot to do yesterday, was keep recording. Can't make videos out of it if I don't record it. Just go around it, tampering it. Just do a wiggly line now around it. Get rid of the excess. Like a fried egg. There we go. Like I said, he's cut his feet off and he's now crawling away, but he has got some bone wings to be put on there. I want to make sure that they're in the right place, so I will make sure that's happening. Make it a little bit wider where they were. That's about right. And that is as far as I'm going to be able to go today. And tomorrow we will make... Oh, I got his mask to make as well. But what we'll do is, I'm definitely going to be doing the wings tomorrow and the hair tomorrow. That'll be the last bake for Wednesday. I'm going to bake this now before I do any more to it, because I'm just going to start ruining it out. And I'll make his little mask here. Like he wears. Obviously, I'm not going to stick that on there. Hopefully nothing comes off with that. We're good. Right, mask. Let's get us the right shape now. His mask goes a bit more inward, so ink, get rid of that. Think, get rid of that. Cut that off there. That. It's not going to be magnetic or anything because I haven't got any magnets. Just make sure it covers his face. If it was going to be put on him. Careful what I do. That's about right size. It's gonna have a visor, but I think I will paint that visor piece on. See what I did there? His visor goes up and around. Just scoring it in, not cutting it out. And then we'll do that. That's actually tricky. Like that. Make it look better. I'll give it a few. Something to bend it over with. What have I got? I think it's not plastic. Some straps. So they keep their masks on with a strap. Some with a some with a pointy point. So if I go like that, and then do the same on here. I don't know why I would do the same, but there we are. A little buckle at the end. I'll probably do it. I'll give you a zoom in on that, if I can actually pick it up without destroying it. There we are. A little mask and a little buckle. I don't know why I put the pointers there, but there's his mask. And that's all I'm going to be able to do today, guys. So hopefully you have enjoyed yourself, and if you have, don't forget to leave a like on the stream today, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, guys, I will show you a little bit more of a close-up over on the TikTok, and what am I doing? I can give you a close-up now. I'll give you show you a bit more detail maybe, but if you have enjoyed yourself, guys, don't forget there's one more step before we're completely finished. And if you want to know how to do all of the bits that we've done today, rewind and rewatch the video. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Once again, my name has been Blut084, BLUT084. This is Dusk Skimmer, the other, or the opposite side from the mirror portal to Dusk Skimmer we made last time. Find out all about that in the creation station. If you want to find out about the story that I'm creating, check out the Inktober 2020 playlist. And I will see you tomorrow for some more Polymerclay artworks. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now. Don't forget to leave a like hit that subscribe button and click the links that will appear. Bye for now.